The movie kicks off with Clark Kent and Lois Lane watching a super cringy 50s-style Superman cartoon, but there's no time for popcorn because the city's in a crisis again. The villain, the Atomic Skull, is lighting people up, so Soups has to take his ass down, wrecking a decent chunk of Metropolis. What else is new? During a post-fight interview, Soups is pressed about not killing Atomic Skull when he had the chance, but the Man of Steel explains where he stands as a creepy Brit chills on the
First, I
ceiling.
don't believe that the world is broken. Because when we say the world, we're really talking about people. And it's always been my belief that people, at their core,
The grace
are
of
good.
mankind is everywhere. You just have to open your eyes.
In the middle of Supa's speech, a country named Bialya is about to go nuclear over a conflict with its neighbor Pokolistan, so Superman steps in. In the meantime, the people of Bialya run in fear, with their ops using this big ugly bastard. But before the Man of Steel can stop the creature, a team of, let's say, different heroes pull up and save the day, while Supa saves people. The Man of Steel thanks them, but they vanish before he can say goodbye. Just like some of your dads. After the incident, Superman flies with Lois to England in order to get some answers on the creepy Brit and his team. Lois dips to investigate, while Soups gets pulled up on by the Brit. He introduces himself as Manchester Black and takes the Man of Steel to his teammates. Coldcast, a massive big black guy who controls electromagnetism. The Hat, a drunk wizard with a magic fedora. Menagerie, who uses creepy alien beasts as weapons and is a little too touchy. Manchester Black, a British telepath telekinetic with a trench coat, a Union Jack tat on his torso. Superman is glad to meet them, but before he can say anything, they get interrupted by a little incident going on in the area. Multiple trains were attacked and are now trapped, so Soups and the team spring into action and save the day in the nick of time. Black's team finds the guys responsible. Black fucks their minds for intel, really freaking Soups out. Superman doesn't exactly agree with their actions, but they part ways before Soups gets a kiss from the snake shawty. After his meetup, Clark and Lois are chilling in a hotel room, where Lois tells Clark that everyone loves the new guys and want more heroes like them. Clark is shocked, but his attention is turned to the screen as Manchester Black gives the world a PSA. Black tells everyone his team, the Elite's agenda: if you're a bad guy, get ready to be put on a t-shirt. Clark is not happy about this, so he goes to the Fortress of Solitude with Lois in order to track them down. Soups wonders if he's still needed in the modern day. He gets a lead and leaves. As he soars, his ass gets boomed out of the sky, and he comes crashing down to the ground. As the Man of Steel gets his bearings, he gets surrounded by big strong men all in black, pointing some nice long and hard guns to his head. But Soups gets saved by the Elite, who make light work of these bozos, killing all of them like your hopes and dreams. Superman wakes up at their HQ. He's given a tour of the place but politely asks Black to stop putting people on t-shirts. Black scoffs at this, explaining to Soups that he doesn't know fear, so he can't understand. Their way is best, and the world seems to agree with them. After Clark's visit with the Elite, he chills in Smallville, where he talks with Pa Kent. Pa Kent explains that people are really fucking stupid, especially when they're scared. They tend to hop on a bandwagon as a response to it, before realizing who's driving it. So basically, they'll come around. It may take a while, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Meanwhile, back in Metropolis, Atomic Skull just broke out of prison again, looking juiced and roided out of his mind, thrashing the city. Side note, why do people still live in Metropolis? The Elite pull up, ready to take him down. But as all of this is going down, a politician, who I honest to God forgot to mention, he's a huge Superman fan by the way, who's with his son, are getting ready to head for a dinner. The guy's son hears that the Elite are around, so he runs to the battle like a complete dumbass. Back on the battlefield, the Elite are getting hoed badly, so the Man of Steel pulls up to show the Elite how it's done, but he gets his cheeks clapped instead. In the middle of the fight, the dumbass kid watches in awe as an energy blast comes his way, but his dad saves his mentally challenged ass, dying in the process. Soups coordinates the Elite and leads them to victory, sucking off Atomic Skull. Manchester Black's about to kill the glowy bastard, but Soups is absolutely against it. But this fucking dumb bitch-ass kid tells Superman to kill him and somehow blames Soups for his dad's death, even though it's his fault to be honest. The people agree with Black and ask him to kill Atomic Skull, which he does, with Soups being too slow to stop him. Across the globe, people are leaning towards the Elite, seeing Superman as too old-fashioned and inefficient. Soups is heartbroken at how things are, and how people think the Elite's way is superior. As he wallows, the Elite pull up to the fortress. Superman tries to reason with the Elite, asks them to stand for something better. But they call him outdated, corny, saying the world needs fear, not hope. They teleport away before Soups can even stop them. The next day, the Man of Steel pulls up to the hostile conflict between Pakistan and Bialia, disabling their weapons and jets and demanding for a peaceful resolution. Black and the Elite pull up to Soups. Superman confronts them, tells them justice without rules isn't justice, but Black won't listen. He declares Superman a relic of a naive past. Black reveals that his squad already killed the leaders of both sides. Soups loses his shit and punches Black in the face on live television. So the Elite challenge the Man of Steel on live global television. 1-on-4, no backup, no mercy. While contemplating on his next course of action, Clark confides in Lois, and she assures him that he's on the right path and he should keep believing in himself. And now, Superman versus the Elite. Let the battle begin. The Elite pull up to Metropolis and take the fight to the moon, while live streaming it across the globe. Before they get started, Soups gives them one last chance to stop what they're doing, but Black scoffs and they proceed to jump the Man of Steel. At first, not gonna lie, the Elite cook my boy Clark, absolute dog walk him, while making it clear no one should fuck with them. They think they killed him, but oh boy did they fuck up, because Soups started moving like Batman.
I finally get it. I made the mistake of treating you people like people. Now, I understand better.
I'm getting a tight sphincter here, Chester.
Shut your gob!
I understand now what the world wants. What it needs.
Picking these guys off one by one, Soups scares the shit out of them, forcing Black to abandon Pam and Hat on the moon, returning to Metropolis in a panic in order to ensure their safety. But that didn't do shit, as Superman arrives looking like an absolute crackhead, scaring the Jesus out of the people. Soups weaves and casually hoes Black, telling him how his team are all on t-shirts. After tanking all of Black's attacks, he lasers his brain. Black freaks the hell out, but Superman reveals he just lasered the part of his brain that gives him his powers, making him normal. Superman readies to punch him, but stops. Black freaks out on him, telling him he killed his team. But Superman reveals he just restrained them and had his bots keep the peeps safe. Superman explains that he would never kill, and he was just trying to prove a point.
Yes, they did see. They saw the ugliness of violence as a solution, and it frightened them. It frightened me too when I decided to cross that line and do what you do. It's so easy. Anger. Vengeance. Luckily, I'm not you. And I never will be.
Black crashes out, calling him a dreamer.
Good. Dreams save us. Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better. And on my soul, I swear that until my dream of a world where dignity, honor, and justice are the reality we all share, I'll never stop fighting. Ever.
Black gets taken away, the people of Metropolis cheer, and Soups flies off with Lois.